COVID-19, also known as coronavirus, has now spread across the globe. It's not only affecting individuals, but now entire industries. Today, we're going to be taking a look at not only how coronavirus is influencing and affecting the automotive industry, we're also going to be talking about how the automotive industry is stepping up to do their part to help fight this global pandemic. My name is Jake. Welcome to Guzzler Reviews, everyone. We're going to be taking a look at that, but first a quick note. Thank you to all of you who have been staying with us. We do still have car reviews that we will be posting. We're just filling in some weeks with content like this because most of the reviews that we are posting right now, we pre-filmed while we were on break earlier in the year. But now that car dealers are closed, we can't film weekly reviews for you all. So we will still be posting reviews, but look for content like this also scattered in there. A big thanks to all of you watching. If you like this video, please consider liking it and subscribing for more from Gas Guzzlers. Now let's get into this very interesting topic. So the purpose of today's video is to kind of look at how the coronavirus is affecting the automotive industry. And that's happening in a lot of ways. There are the obvious ways like events getting canceled. There are the huge effects on the economy and car buying behavior from consumers. But what I also really want to talk about is how automakers are stepping up to do their part to help fix this virus, and that is part of the reason I'm in a Ford today. Now, it's not a very exciting car, but this is a 2016 Ford Fusion SE, and the brand is very relevant to today's video, especially with Ford's Project Apollo. We'll talk about that a little more in the video. But first, let's talk about how car events and races are being canceled. So, in terms of cancellations, what has happened? Well, first of all, you had the F1 Australian Grand Prix canceled, so you're getting motor races canceled, and that makes a lot of sense because, you know, at motorsport events, you tend to have a lot of people in fairly close proximity to each other, so that definitely makes sense there. But you're also seeing a lot of automotive unveilings either be canceled or moved online. Now, a big bummer for me is the Ford Bronco unveiling getting pushed back. That is just a huge bummer. I understand why Ford had to do it, but it is just a massive bummer. I know we were all really looking forward to that, but there are plenty of leaks online. We pretty much know what the car looks like now, at least. Automakers like Porsche and BMW over in Germany have moved to online unveils for some of their vehicles, and a big reason for that was the Geneva Motor Show was actually canceled. So they're coming up with other ideas. We will have the Ford Bronco unveiled officially soon, hopefully, but there are some cancellations in motorsport and the automotive world in general as a result of the coronavirus. Now let's talk about something a bit more substantial, the economic impact of this on the automotive industry. Now, coronavirus isn't just affecting those events, those get-togethers, it's affecting the world economy on a huge scale, and that has a huge effect on automakers. So, what are they doing? Well, because a lot of people are out of work right now, you know, car dealers are closed, so there's a big effect on car makers right there, as their dealerships are closed in a lot of states in the United States, like they are in Maryland right here, because they are considered non-essential. But a lot of people are out of work right now. If you just bought a car, it's kind of hard to make car payments if you cannot work. So the automakers have thought about this. In America, Ford and GM have stepped up and are allowing people to delay payments. Ford is allowing delayed payments up to 90 days. And General Motors is actually trying to encourage the sale of new cars with 0% interest rates for 7 years. Yes, 7-year financing with a 0% interest rate. So that is really hopefully going to help people get out there buying cars, especially as things start to return more to normal from an economics perspective. And now for what I'm really excited to talk to you all about is how automakers are helping to cope with this crisis and pandemic in a way other than just making cars and selling cars. So Ford has introduced what they are calling Project Apollo. Project Apollo is named after the Apollo 13 mission, where the crew had to fix life-saving oxygen equipment with, you know, sort of ragtag materials and just stuff they had laying around. And Ford is working to produce ventilators in their factories working with General Electric, and they're going to use GE's design for ventilators, and they're going to build it in Ford factories. As you know, with coronavirus, there has been a shortage of those necessary ventilators for when patients have trouble breathing. So Ford's going to help make some of those. General Motors is also working with a company called Ventec at their Indiana plant. They're going to start producing these ventilators. Now, some other cool things they are doing as part of their Apollo 13 or their Apollo program, Ford is working with the United Auto Workers to make sort of a face mask, clear protective blockers that will help block the disease for first responders. So if someone sneezes, they won't get the disease. Other cool things they're doing is they are partnering with 3M to produce 100,000 life-saving respirators. So these are also tools for first responders, and they're going to use the fan for the cooled seats in the F-150 as part of this design. So that's really cool. They are stepping up and doing a lot here. Now, Ford and General Motors are not the only ones stepping up to the plate here. Fiat Chrysler is converting one of their Chinese plants to make over 1 million masks a month. Yes, over 1 million. And those are in short supply right now. So that's going to really help the situation. Then you have, auto guru and giant Elon Musk, owner of Tesla, CEO of Tesla, coming out, and he has bought 1,000 ventilators that he has donated to the state of California. So that's really cool. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I had fun making it. I'm not an expert in the coronavirus. I just found some neat automotive news tidbits I wanted to share with you all. So I hope you all enjoyed that. We'll have a more traditional review out for you guys next week. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this and other ideas for videos we can do until dealerships open again. Thank you all so much for watching and supporting our channel. It really is nothing without you guys. We will see you in next week's video. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe, everyone.